Tiger Woods has had a few brand ambassador roles over the years, with the most of his recent recognizable coming from Tag. Now, in the past few years, though, he has represented Rolex. Now, this highly sought after luxury brand didn't need any more exposure, but they got it from Tiger Woods after his big win. Now, let's look at the history of the Rolex Deep Sea. This right here is Black Social TV, and I go by the name Dennis the Business. Now, this model is actually a subcategory of the Sea Dweller collection. So, I will look over both. The latter is essentially a higher quality version of the Submariner. It looks almost entirely the same, but can function at much greater depths. The primary reasons why: its gas escape valve and an overall higher over-level craftsmanship. Another significant difference is that modern sea dwellers most often come in precious metals, talking about metals rather than stainless steel. Many experts call it the ultra-luxury version of the Submariner. The specific Rolex Deep Sea that Woods put on was James Cameron's edition Deep Sea, and the story behind it is such a phenomenon. It starts with a prominent director wanting to go to the bottom of the Mariner's Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean. Rolex saw this as a marketing opportunity and decided to create a watch with an incredible amount of water resistance. The result is 3,900 meters capabilities, which is about 13 times the typical resistance of a dive watch. While I'm not sure that Tiger Woods won't be spending much time in the deep ocean than on a golf course. Let's look at the appearance. Tiger Woods' Rolex Deep Sea is one of the most beautiful watches in the world. Firstly, it has all the gorgeous design features of a Submariner. It is simple, functional, and very well put together. Secondly, it comes in a color scheme that is very pleasing to the eye. The blue dial and black bezel work incredibly well together, which is the full display as Tiger lifted his trophy. When you look at the materials of the deep blue watch, the Rolex at that, the materials will leak and will get you from the deep sea will depend on the year and precise model you choose. Previous versions come in Rolex's typical stainless steel, while the newest options come in precious metals like white gold. No matter which route you take, though, you will be getting top of the line quality. Rolex never disappoints in this docket or domain. And look at the movement of this watch. The Deep Sea uses Rolex's caliber, that is a 32-35 movement, which may consider to be one of the top options in the world. It is incredibly accurate, has a 70-hour power reserve, and it is virtually impervious to magnetism. If this comes your everyday watch, there's a good chance that you won't have to reset it for months. Why? The first reason is its accuracy, and it only loses or gains 2 seconds per day. The second is its power reserve, which will keep it ticking for days after you take it off. When you look at the general craftsmanship, this watch might have the highest level of craftsmanship in the entire world, and isn't exaggerated at all. As mentioned previously, it has a staggering 3,900 meter water resistance. This metric indicates that its timepiece is as well made as they come. Just think about the fact that it can function at the bottom of the ocean without any issue. All of that pressure and the Rolex Deep Sea harness it with ease. The result is that you should be able to put it together or through any day and the trial and not have to worry about it breaking down. When you look at the niche of the watch, they are dive watches, but then again, there's a Rolex Deep Sea that Tiger Woods wears. The minimum water resistance of a diver is actually only 100 meters, which is barely sufficient for surface swimming. Better options like the Submariner generally go to 300 meters. The Deep Sea achieves a whopping 3,900 meters, a capability that kept it ticking in the deepest part of the ocean. I, for one, I'll give this watch the crown as the ultimate diver, and I doubt anyone will argue against that. The overall impression, any watch that is good enough for Tiger Woods is probably good enough for you who is watching Black Social TV and also me. That is absolutely the case with the Rolex Deep Sea. Firstly, it has everything you would expect out of a Rolex, including a clean design and a fantastic level of quality. Secondly, it gives you one of a kind water resistance, which is both useful and flat out cool. If you can afford this fantastic timepiece, then don't hesitate. Go get one for yourself. I go by the name Dennis the Business for Black Social TV. Do click subscribe and share this video if you may. Peace and love. Thanks for watching.